that are not truly in alignment with our gifts, our talents, the purpose and that we've been destined for. And so we show up and we are doing things that are, again, that's out of alignment, and it's reflecting our business. It's reflected in the way that we impact other people's lives, whether they show up in our tribe or if they don't. Because see, a lot of times we feel like, oh, okay, like I've done all the trainings, I've done all the things, but then all the things that you've done maybe not is not in alignment with the purpose that God has destined for you, or you're not completely putting together the pieces according to the plans that he has laid out for you. And what I found is that a lot of entrepreneurs is they start to, especially women entrepreneurs, we start to diminish that which has been put in our hands for us to do, because we feel like we're supposed to be playing over here doing some big thing because this other thing seems more profitable than the thing that we have been called to do. Or if we know it, we've been called to it, we get that sense of feeling unqualified for it. So my purpose workshop is really going to help you to come back into alignment with the assignment, because when you're out of alignment with the assignment, then it truly affects how you show up and make the impact and the income that you are truly desiring to make. And so in this purpose workshop is for you. Let me tell you, if this is for you, if you've stalled out financially despite trying all the things. You've tried the funnels, you've tried the membership training, the trends, you've tried it all, right? You read the books, you did the DIYs, but you're still wondering, you're in this place still wondering, why is this not working for me? Like, despite my best efforts, things are not working. You feel like something is still missing, and you're trying to figure out what is that missing piece to the puzzle. I am going to be helping you to figure that out in my upcoming purpose workshop on the March 21st through the 23rd. It's a 3-day workshop. This workshop is for you if you desire to overcome the cycle of second guessing. Yes, second guessing, overthinking, procrastination, and those shame-based behaviors that truly keep us from showing up as the naked, authentic version of ourselves, and putting out ourselves in a way that really connects with our divine right audience, that really resonates with the message and the work that God has assigned us to. And so we're going to be breaking those cycles of sabotage and behaviors to truly create alignment for our next level of success. The third reason, if you found yourself here, this purpose workshop is for you. If you're tired of spinning your wheels trying to figure out how to turn your gifts into a viable business, you know that you've been called to the prophetic. You know that you've been called to have the gift of mercy. You have that gift of mercy, but you really don't know how to turn that into a viable business. Or you've been called to leadership, but really don't know, like, how am I supposed to lead? Like, I know that, in my industry, like, I'm called to, like, I use this example a lot, been called to the beauty industry, but really don't know how to operate in that gift. You know that, okay, most people be like, oh, okay, I'm supposed to operate from behind the chair. But if you're truly not in alignment with the purpose and the gifts and the talents that God has laid on you, you will be stuck in that chair when you've been called to lead others in the beauty industry, and to create programs and to create systems, or whatever the case is, to help them to create a better life, create a better business, whatever the case is. And so what we're going to do is we're going to be breaking past those barriers that are preventing you from going into that next level of your success that you already possess. When I think about this, I'm thinking about, like, Moses, in the Bible, it said that the Lord said, what he really, it was just what he was looking like for the answer, but the answer was in his hand, right? The answer was in the staff. And he said, lift up your staff. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be coming back into alignment and recognizing what is already in our hand. Because see, God has already given you everything that you need for you to carry out the purpose in your business. And so we're going to figure out what's in your hand and how to use what's in your hand to part the Red Sea of your situation. Because every one of our situations is different. But one thing that's certain is that we do have the tools. We already have the resources. resources. We already have everything that we need in our hand for us to cross over into that next level of our promised land. And so this is what, if you're tired of spinning your wheels and trying to figure it all out and how to make this work, join me in the purpose workshop. The last two things that I have for you, you'll know that this is for you if you're tired of being passed up to working with qualified leads that you know that you have all the answers for, but yet it's like you continue to keep getting passed up over and over again, and it's like, why? You know that your systems, you know that what you have on the back end of your offering, your course, your coaching, your membership, your product, whatever it is that's in your hand, you know that it's good, but yet you keep getting passed up for someone who you have experienced is less qualified. A lot of times that's a purpose issue. It's a purpose issue, and some of the things that you're doing, you're starting to shun, I want to say shun underneath the purpose that God is destined for you. You have some diminishing behaviors going on. You have some things that's like some mindset barriers and some belief barriers that's preventing you from entering into that next level of success. So we're going to settle that. And then lastly, this purpose workshop is for you if you're ready to step into your God-given authority as a generational change agent. What is a generational change agent? You know that you've been the one that's been called to break the generational cycle, to lead your family, to lead your children, to lead your community, to lead your nieces, your nephews, to lead. You know you've been called to lead and break some things off of your family, and you're starting with yourself. And so you're ready to stand in that position and in the authority of it with the support, feeling equipped and with the support. Now, support is so important as a generational change agent because a lot of times you feel like you're the only one. And so we're going to, in the purpose workshop, we're going to really get to the heart of things, and we're going to help you to be creating a ecosystem that's going to support your next level of success. Because it's one thing to go about your business, and you know the purpose, you know the assignment, but then when you're going along it and you get to those barriers where you're feeling that isolation, the enemy can use that isolation to disrupt you as you're trying to enter into your next level. You start to experience greater attacks, and those attacks start to throw you off your game, and those distractions start to either they push you in a totally another different direction. They cause you to stall out, or they cause you to get to a place to where you're overworking and you're performing, you're getting in performance based behaviors that's really not serving you into that next level of success, when your whole desire is to use your business as a vehicle to create a ripple effect. How can you create a ripple effect when you're spinning your wheels over and over again, feeling unsupported, feeling unequipped and unqualified in all the things? So we're going to break through all of that so that you can truly get anchored to and get in that position of your divine authority and create profit with purpose. Yes, it's possible, despite what everybody else says. It is possible for you to create profit with purpose. Create profit with purpose. Let me say this again. Create profit with purpose. You know, this morning when I was thinking about all of this, I just had a funny moment that came up as I was just thinking about like what I was going to share with you guys. And I was like thinking, I was like, I'm gonna come on and I'm gonna let them know what does purpose got to do with it in my Tina Turner voice. What's purpose got to do with it? Got to do with it. Who needs some purpose when whatever else is going? Like Tina probably did a little bit better, just a little bit. But listen, that's kind of the thing that goes on in the background is, you think, what does purpose really have to do with it? You think that it's just about the strategy. If I could just get the hang of this next strategy, this next best, whatever it is, then you start to feel like that's the answer, when really it's about getting back into alignment with the heart of Christ and really starting to create that purpose that we need so that we can really move forward. Because once Tina found her purpose, because I'm back to Tina, once Tina found her purpose, listen, she was unstoppable. That's when she stepped away from the noise. She created an ecosystem that of support that was going to truly elevate her as she shined in her divine lane and made a massive impact in the music industry. She broke records. She showed up and created just a new genre of music that hadn't been experienced through her. And so that's the same as true will be true for you as you finally get back in alignment with the purpose that God has destined for you. You too will be breaking records and making a massive impact in the lives of the people that you've been called to serve. So go ahead, get registered. This is going to be taking place in my free Facebook group, We Doing Business God's Way. All you got to do is search We Doing Business God's Way, or look for the event on my business page, and then you'll be able to just hit just click in there, and then it'll lead you over there to the free Facebook group, and we'll get started. We're going to be getting started on the 21st. That's Monday. So we'll be going the 21st, the 22nd, and the 23rd. As we're going through this, expect transformation. I want you to set your intention to expect transformation as we finish out this final quarter of the first quarter, and so that you can enter into your next chapter of the final 3 quarters with power and with purpose and with the convictions that you need to truly show up and shine in your divine lane and get paid. Let's get at it, sis. I will be chatting with you on the other side in the purpose workshop. See you there. Bye.